EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada, where the torch, in honor of the legendary owner Al Davis, has just been lit, as is tradition before kickoff at Allegiant Stadium, just off the Strip in Las Vegas. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to air one out right away. And he'll take it on in. Alvin Ridley. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His fourth TD grab of the season.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Jaguars will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Horn now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
You think back to the weeks leading up to the bye, Mike, and this team really was struggling. They were having a hard time finding success. They had lost multiple games in a row. So the ability to just take a step back, do a little self-scout, do a little self-accountability check, and just get a break. Get away, regroup. They said they had a great week of practice. It kind of rejuvenated the locker room, and we're going to find out here shortly whether it worked.
Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
That's good for a Las Vegas.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by the rookie from Colorado. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 20 yards on that pass play. First down, Vegas.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run with that from Marshall, Rashid Ali. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First and 10.
That's another Las Vegas.
They'll go once more with Ali. He'll take this forward for about a yard. Best from off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 9. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
9 yards.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
Another 3 tight ends here on first and 10. A run here with Mullins. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On the ground, they go with Mullins. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. That is incomplete. Well, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. The Jags offense ready to get going with their second position. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start first and 10. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 2 at the 11-yard line.
It's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And he will take this one forward for about 3.
That's good. Jaguars, first down. It's a gain of 3.
One more time for Montgomery. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 1. Brings up second and 11 at the 13-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That one into the hands of Downs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. Into the hands of Ridley, complete. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
The Jaguars, first down.
Now, faking the give. This one is caught downfield by Ridley. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down, Jaguars.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And downfield, it is Downs with the catch. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown, Jaguars. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
The Raiders offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They're in an early hole, 14-0. Gotta start digging out soon. Begin this drive, first and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Here's a handoff to Ali. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. They'll look to pick up the pace.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Another try with Ali. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
It's third and 1.
Here we go. Back to 50. 70 Lions. Go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up first down.
1 quarter in the books. 14-0 is our score. And we're back in Vegas after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. They'll try again here. Second and 10. As we are ready to get back underway.
Bronco 80. That's your man. That's your man.
On the handoff, this is Ali. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Carry now for Ali. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Caleb Ransoff in on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Hold it ready.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
Ready?
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Right back to the fullback. He'll be taken down about the 33-yard line. Big Johnny Newton there for stop. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready?
Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Canadian-born Nathan Shepard. They're on the stop.
3rd and 6.
Let's go. Ready?
Now this looks like a design run, and he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On the ground, they go with Ali. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
A run with Ali. He'll get this right to the 20-yard line. Deron Bland with the tackle. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. 3rd and 6.
Let's go.
On the ground, it's Ali. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead.
Get it. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's got the first down. Well done there as they pick up a 4th and 5.
At the 13-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that
No
one.
gain on the play.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the Jaguars' 13-yard line.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up 3rd down.
19 tight. Ready?
And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Ready?
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. A quick throw on this RPO, and Downs has it. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8. At the 15-yard line.
Back to throw. They go right back to Downs. He's got it again. Now he's loose at the 40. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
It's a gain on the
A big play for Jacksonville. A gain of 66 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. He'll look to throw. That's caught on a first-round pick by Warren. To the goal line and in. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Jaguars mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Horn now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Right away, they'll set up the throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. It's second down. They'll throw out of the gun. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up third and 1.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession. To go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And the Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by Warren. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Now a give to Montgomery, heading right. And the Jaguars are going to have first and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
15 yards on the play.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2. Sets up first and goal.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown, Jaguars. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Jaguars move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Sanders' kick is good. So, halftime and no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard
The
line.
Raiders offense. And their running back set to go once more.
Here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practice. And other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his third and 10. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Raider first down.
And a Raider first down.
They'll run Mullins. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a
Mullins going to get it again. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
It's a gain of 2.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
We'll try and hurry to the line here.
Brings up second and 1 at the 37-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
A gain of 6.
On the handoff, it's Mullins. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That one's incomplete. brings up third down.
Let's go.
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah McDuffie. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Now Montgomery. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 1.
Second and a yard.
They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was second and 1. He decides to go with the conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on third down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again? This is a guy not traditionally known as using his legs to beat you, but in this case, he sees the opening and reacts fast. He's able to pick up enough for the first down and keep this drive alive.
Not much happening there. Just a short game. From 31, here is second and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
Now this time, they'll look to throw. He's got room to roam. And he'll take this one in. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Horn now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Back into the hands of Watkins. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Las Vegas
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 8. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
gain of 4. Brings up third and 4.
A run. It's Mullins. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. Although it didn't appear he got by much, he needed 4, and that's what he got. For a third and 4. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. He'll drop the throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being wasted down.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. That's good.
So, 3 quarters. have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The fourth quarter begins, and it's a run with Montgomery. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
At the 37-yard line. It's a gain.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 5. Here's a handoff to Montgomery. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 down. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations. And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on 3rd down, and they just can't make a play.
Metcalf left side, he's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 21-yard line.
This one complete to Ridley. It'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. A run up the gut with Montgomery.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get.
And he's in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Jaguars add on to their already sizable lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to put this one away. Horn now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Pick off by Quincy Riley. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Sanders here for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jaguars will add one more onto their big lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away.
Sanders set to kick off.
Price now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Right back to the air following that pick. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black. Here now, a toss to Montgomery. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down. From the 20, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and
on the handoff, it's Montgomery. And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
that's good for a Jaguars first down.
Here's a run. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. Going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Try to get here from the 7-yard line, second down and goal. One more time with Montgomery. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
It's now third and goal.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Alvin Ridley, touchdown Jaguars. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Jaguars stretch things out even further.
Raiders nothing. Jason Sanders.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Price now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense getting set to get back to work.
Let's go now.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
First and 10 at the 48-yard.
On the ground, they go with Mullins. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Brought down by Sidney Brown.
A run here with Mullins. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. This is 3rd and 6. They'll try to get this one on the ground. The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Come on.
Open man, left side, he's got it. And he will get the first down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3.
Vegas, first down.
That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Top 70.
On the give, this is their fullback. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Shepard there for the tackle. A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
Ready. Bronco 80. Hut, hut.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Riley.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Here's a second and 9. Downs goes in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter.
Brings up third and 5.
So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. And this was as good as it gets, all 3 phases of the game, in perfect harmony as they post the lopsided shutout victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.